Julie, what did you write down?
Oh, I have to share.
Yeah.
I love my iPad because there are multiple apps on it that I can use to help me in my daily life. I have a planner, notepad, task manager, and of course all my social media sites, along with email attached to it. Ba-bam!
Love it. Jackie?
I like an iPhone because I can take it with me and use it for everything, and it fits in my pocket.
Paige?
I said I love having information at my fingertips. The moments of wondering are fewer and farther between when one can simply Google it from their phone or laptop.
All right.
Beautiful.
Can you press play on that?
Now, we did that yesterday. I don't want to do that. Well, then what do you want to do? I don't know. Something. Make a place roof. Look, I'm tired. If you can't fool the strong, yeah, this is something he's good.
Right? Over here. By and large, everything you need to be happy, your day is very important to us.
Hey, here's my. Here, take a cup. Hey, take a cup. Please remain stationary. A service bot will be here to assist you momentarily. George? No. Please remain stationary. A service bot will be here to assist you momentarily. Sir, what's going on? John. No. John.
A is for Axiom, your home sweet home. B is for by and large, your very best friend. Time for lunch. In a car. You can fix it. I'm starting right now. Attention, Axiom shoppers. Try blue. It's the new red. Every holiday I have been on has been because I swore. Mary? Sure. I didn't know we had a pool.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna pass out this lovely little piece of paper. On it, it describes characteristics of a dystopian society. So on it, you can see that it says dystopia is a futuristic, imagined universe in which oppressive societal control and the illusion of a perfect society are maintained through corporate, bureaucratic, technological, moral, or totalitarian control. Dystopias, through an exaggerated worst-case scenario, make a criticism about a current trend, societal norm, or political system. So, with your little markers, pick one. And I would like you to highlight that last sentence where it says dystopias, through an exaggerated worst-case scenario, make a criticism about a current trend, societal norm, or political system. And just keep that in mind, especially when in referencing this Wall-E video. So underneath our characteristics of dystopian society, we're going to pay attention to these closely, such as like propaganda's use to control citizens, a figureheader concept is worshipped by citizens. Just read through these. That's generally what I want you to keep in mind. So when thinking about that sentence and the like following characteristics, how do you think that that could be applied to the Wall-E video that we just watched?
So wait, you're asking how these characteristics relate to that?
Yeah.
Okay, so with citizens have a fear of the outside world when the lady's like, I didn't know we had a pool.
Yeah.
That's one way that they relate.
The citizens conform to uniform expectations when the computer is like, oh, try a balloon, or like, okay.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the chair causes a humanized state. They don't get to move around their own.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Now, in comparison to what you said, do you see yourself being that someday? I guess.
I think if things keep going the rate that they are, we will eventually end up like that.
Okay. Do you guys agree? Do you oppose?
I mean, I want to say no, but I don't think there's really fighting it at this point because we can't do without the technology that we have. Like, we would completely break down.
Right, yeah, I can see that. Okay, so again, just think about how dystopias make a criticism about a current trend, because that's essentially what Wall-E does. It's criticizing where we are and where we're going to be getting, especially when it comes to societal norms and how often and easily we conform to them. The next thing I'm going to show you is the book we will be reading called Feed by M.T. Anderson. If you flip over the page that you wrote on, that's an excerpt from the book. A brief overview, the book is essentially a dystopia. In a prior class, we learned the term genre and how genre can relate, and how reading a book, every book associates to a specific genre. So this class, we're going to be learning about dystopian genres, and this is the characteristics of a dystopian genre. So what I would want you to get out of this is that when you read a text, you'll be able to find certain characteristics and pieces within that text that are going to describe a dystopian genre, and you'll be able to recognize a dystopian genre in the future. So when you pick up a different text, you'll be like, this is not a dystopian genre. So my next assignment for you guys is to just read through that text and underline, highlight, circle things that fall into the characteristics in the sentence that I have to highlight on that sheet. Just for a little help, key phrases that you guys could look for are futuristic, fantasy, propaganda, freedom, leader, conforming, any sentences that fit that ideal.